Gets open down the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Quarterback checking the play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To throw, it's Wolf. Fires left. He makes a catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Might be looking to run. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
To the air, it's Milroe. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to get to him. Fires deep on the run. And he intercepts it. He'll try to take it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Complete in the middle. Touchdown Broncos. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And this this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. Western Michigan, 14. Alabama, 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Get it out on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
On second down, he's looking downfield, trying to make magic with his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Looking to move it through the air. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. He's looking to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field.
Those are hard for offense.
I know you sick.
Beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's caught. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Wolf. Feeling some heat. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, looking again to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be...
He's taking the shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
Went up top on second down. That leaves him needing a yard here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The quick out. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Keeps looking downfield. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second down coming up. Trying play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A really good job by the defense. they got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You can tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
On third down, going up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Throwing down the sideline, and it's a big play down the right side. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Check. Blue 82 Monster Indy. 82 Monster. White 53.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown time.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Western Michigan 21, Alabama 7.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Here comes that Alabama offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Black 14.
They'll give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Shotgun snap on third down. Looking left. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack, their third sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
On second down, wants to throw it. They're bringing heat. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And here they come, almost all the way back.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Why not double the try total and go for two? Dropping back, it's Milroe. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They march 78 yards down the field, and the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The give to the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Keep it on the ground. At the 45, on his way. He's loose down the middle. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. To the air, it's Wolf. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
That's just the score. Western Michigan, 27, Alabama, 15.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
To kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after him. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack.
Western Michigan, 27, Alabama, 15.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. He'll try it again. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Looking for room. It's Nixon. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Looking for a man. It's Wolf. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Going up top on first down. Throwing right. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Here he comes with the return. And the returner is stopped. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The offense comes out 1st and 10 from the 11. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Patriot, Patriot. Let's go.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Lets it fly. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.